Pile one, welcome to your guys' pick a card reading, all about the gossip on you in the spirit realm. So I heard right away that there are up to at least 5 spiritual beings that are wanting to be maybe even a spirit guide or helping you when it comes to you changing up your energy. I think there is a difference between nice and kindness. Kindness comes from a place of compassion, but still having the self-respect that is needed to be able to stick up for oneself. Being nice, I think of nice as more of a negative connotation when it comes to, for example, someone is calling you a whole lot of names and they're just basically trying to degrade you, make you feel bad about yourself. And instead of telling this person, hey, I don't appreciate you saying that about me, you basically go along with what they're saying and you act nice to them. You're like, yeah, you're right. You're right. I am blah, blah, blah. And oh, I'm so sorry. I will try not to be myself. You know what I mean? It's giving me that. So the gossip on you in the spirit realm is, if you haven't been doing this already, you're going to be getting a kick to the ass, I'm hearing, by your spirit team to no longer allow people to mistreat you. They're not going to mistreat you anymore. And I'm hearing that you have a couple spirit guides or just spirits in the spirit realm that want to be able to assist you with this. Because I'm hearing that this is like a generational problem. This is a problem that runs throughout your family, especially with the feminines in your family. Regardless if you're a masculine or a feminine, pile one, this is a problem that you probably inherited from your mom or your mom's side of the family. Is people pleasing, taking on more than you can chew, allowing people to disrespect you and mistreat you. I'm hearing allowing coworkers to mistreat you. So this is definitely affecting your workplace. But I'm hearing that your reputation is about to go through a huge turnaround. And I'm seeing this as you unmasking your shine. When I see this black moon, it's covering up this shine. You are no longer going to be dimming your light, your authenticity, and your spirit. Your spirit, I'm getting in my mind, you have a very strong, energetic signature. People can feel your energy as soon as you enter or leave a room. And there's also this feeling that I'm getting from you in the past where you felt like you needed to be a wallflower. You needed to be less outspoken. You needed to, mind your manners, your P's and Q's, which I think you having social etiquette, those are good things. You want to be able to respect people, say thank you, please, be kind, right? Be generous, be warm. But I'm feeling like there was a role model or an authoritative figure in your life that didn't teach you the tools on how to do it properly. Like, they had good intentions with telling you to be kind and respectful to people, but I'm picking up that their own baggage when it comes to how they work with people, how they deal with people, they didn't have this like code of conduct of how to do it healthy, how to do it responsibly. So there was a good message that was taught to you when it came to how you work with people and how you respect others in their space. But this person didn't teach you how to respect yourself or how to have proper boundaries and making sure that people don't take advantage of your kindness or, steal from you, take your credit, or make you feel less valuable than you are. I keep seeing the solar plexus chakra. You were taught by a wounded feminine in your life. This person had good morals. It was a good idea. Like, the motive of what they were trying to teach you, it was coming from a good intention. It was coming from a good place. But they were hurt in relationships. They had their own wounded ego. And I almost feel like they taught you I'm hearing their own negligence of self. It's like you took it upon yourself, their own wounds, and it became your wound. And your spirit guides are basically going to be helping you heal through that. It's going to become, yes, your wound is being healed, but this is going to be healing the wounds of your generation, of your family, of your ancestors. You're going to be breaking some sort of karmic debt when it comes to feeling indebted to others. I'm feeling that. I'm hearing like a slave or a worker bee mindset, overworking, overdoing, feeling like you need to be of service to other people. That is something that you're going to be healing. I think you are meant to be, I'm hearing this a lot about your work ethic and the career that would be good for you. I'm getting a lot of work stuff here. You may have a natural desire or inclination of being of service to other people. I think this is a gift. This is not a bad thing. You may have had a lot of past lives where you were working in maybe hospitality, working with healing others, maybe through therapy, maybe through massage therapy, maybe just through, saying nice things to someone, being there for someone, being a support system. I'm seeing that you are naturally driven to roles in your life of being a person that another one can be leaned upon. You like to be the hero. You like to feel needed. You like to have a purpose in someone's life, which this is not a negative or bad thing, pile one. But there's something about how you're going to be learning to balance when you're needed or when you're over giving to someone, when you're overstretching your resources, your energy, your boundaries. Because I'm hearing energetic vampires. You have been around people. It's almost like you were taught how to be giving to an energetic vampire, a narcissist, someone that just takes. Because I keep hearing this, the wounded feminine in your life that taught you this lack of boundaries. Again, it came from a good place. It wasn't a bad thing that they were doing, but it came from a place of their own hurt. They taught you how to be an empath to a narcissist. I feel like you're already naturally very sensitive and you care about people. But it's like the lack of boundaries that they taught you to be open to, being a resource to people draining of you. You are learning how to break free of that. You are getting unstuck. You're going to be challenging other people through challenging what you are allowing to receive and give to other people. And that is what's being talked about in the spirit realm. This is your moment to shine, is also what I'm hearing. You're meant to stand out. You're meant to be the one where this is going to be a moment or a season of your life where you are worthy of receiving and not giving. Your life motto has been, how can I support other people? What can I do to give to the situation? It's like you've been the helper, but this is going to be your moment in time. I'm getting like at least a whole year of you receiving the blessings and the benefits of what you have given, helped, or supported with for others. This is going to be your moment of being able to be or feel worthy enough to receive, right? And I am getting that there's going to be another person here. At least there's I'm hearing it's another feminine. I don't think this is the same feminine wound that you got. I'm getting that this feminine wound that you received was from a family member. This is another feminine in your life. I'm hearing a viper. This person could have some narcissistic tendencies. They could also be an authoritative figure in your life. This person, even if they don't mean to, they may say or do things that may make you feel like you need to try and put this cover back over your light, making you feel like you need to get back into this old role of you being super duper nice. Or giving to this person. This is your moment of freedom. This is your moment of enjoying the fruits of your labor. And so you need to be wary of whoever this person is, because they may try to get you to put yourself back into a role that no longer fits for you. And so you need to be cautious of that. To give you some details on who this feminine, the other feminine is, that may try to get you to go back into this role. Let's see their sun, moon, or rising sign. They could be a Libra, sun, moon, or rising, a Gemini, sun, moon, or rising, or a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising of this feminine. Also, another thing that I'm hearing, this is really random, The gossip on you in the spirit realm is there's something about your hair that's going through a change as well. Maybe you want to change up your physical appearance, maybe cutting your hair shorter, maybe dyeing your hair blonde or pink or whatever. If you've already done this, you have spirits that really like this. They're like, oh, this looks good on you. I know that's kind of a funny thing to hear about the spirit realm, but I'm also seeing hair is, your spiritual source as well. Hair has been seen in history as a spiritual and protective covering. So there is something about you maybe wanting, if you feel called to cut your hair, this could be an indication that you're wanting to cut off dead weight, cutting off traumatic experiences, right? Usually, even in like Native American history, people would only cut their hair, women usually or men, they would cut their hair short when they're going through a period of mourning or loss. It was almost a form of respect. And they usually cut their hair long and they would braid it to protect their physical body, their spiritual bodies. But I'm seeing something about the length of your hair or something changing to your hair because of a spiritual upgrade that you're going through. I'm hearing a spiritual reset that your body is going through. So I am hearing something about that. All right, let's see what else is being talked about in the spirit realm, the gossip about you in the spirit realm. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words. So something regarding your love life is being discussed in the spirit realm. I'm hearing you are deserving of more love in your life. I really do feel like you have some spirits that want to help you at this time. I'm hearing because you're so gracious to others, they want to show you the acts of kindness that you've done for others. They want to be able to show you through examples of other people. What does that mean? They want you to feel the love that you give to others. And you have spirits that want to work with you because of your giving nature. We also have a journey, either physical or mental, and we have pleasure with a close friend. I'm hearing, okay, so I'm actually picking up that you have a lot of spirits that, again, loyalty when it comes to dogs could also be a spirit animal that you're drawn to. You can naturally just feel very drawn to dogs, or dogs are very drawn to you. I'm picking up in your energy that you have a lot of spirits that feel some sort of loyalty to you, like spirit guides, ancestors. They want to work with you. They actually really like you in the spirit realm. You have a very good reputation in the spirit realm. I want you to know that. And I'm also picking up too, I'm hearing something about a dog. If you don't have a dog, there's something about you adopting a dog, or there's going to be a dog that's very drawn to you at this time, and your spirit guides want you to know that it's them. It's a spirit guide wanting to come to you in like a furry form. I don't know. There's like a soul bond with a pet. It's making me think of that. But I'm also picking up with dogs. This also talks about protection. So the gossip on you in the spirit realm, I'm hearing loyalty with a lover. You have someone in your physical reality that, again, I'm getting a lot of things here, so please be patient with me. There's some sort of protection over you. And I'm getting with dogs, the difference with dogs and cats, they both symbolize protection. Cats are spiritual protection most of the time, like through your energy, through your dream world, spirits. But I'm seeing dogs as physical protection. You may be getting a dog, and this dog is a spirit guide, or your spirit guides really want you to connect with this dog because they're going to be protecting you physically in the world. Again, they may even be helping you stand up for yourself, not allowing, again, maybe even predators or people that, because I'm hearing like people that may want to hurt you physically. Again, I'm not trying to scare you, but there's something about a dog protecting you. If this is not a physical dog, I am seeing that you are going to be in a relationship with someone, or having a best friend, or having someone there in the world with you as you go through some sort of journey, the spiritual evolution, if you will, that will be protecting your heart and protecting your physical body. So for example, this could be a support system, a partner of yours that's very protective over you. They love you dearly. They want to be able to help you feel safe in the world, feel safe in their company. There could even be a journey that you go on. This person will be very protective over you. This could be an animal or a pet that's very protective over you. This could be like your dog or your pet, and you have, ever since you met this dog, you're like, I feel like this is like my soulmate. I feel like they've been in my life in a past life. I know that sounds really woo-woo, but you love this dog, and this dog loves you. And they came on this earth purposefully to help escort you when it comes to the changes that you're going through, when it comes to your identity, your spiritual growth, and the way that you're changing mentally. Maybe even around love. Maybe you're going through a really bad breakup or divorce, pile one, and this dog that you end up getting, or just a pet that you already have, they may feel like your support system right now. They keep you safe. They help you feel loved, and vice versa. You love this dog. I'm getting that you will feel, I'm hearing you're going to be feeling seen very soon. I'm channeling that from your spirit guides. So anyway, I feel like I need to carry on with more messages, all right? What does pile one need to know about the gossip on you in the spirit realm? Creating a new routine. Having a routine helps you limit procrastination and give you structure. So there's gossip on you needing to change up a routine. Again, with this card, expect powerful change. I think you're going to be going through massive change with how you structure your life, the things that you get done in your everyday, being more determined and motivated to complete tasks. I actually feel like your spirit guides, again, I'm getting the main overall message is help is on the way for you. You may have felt like you were falling behind or struggling in maybe many areas of your life, feeling unsafe, feeling unprotected, unsupported, feeling like people were just using you, not being very kind to you. That is going to be changing. It's changing in your spirit. It may not be showing outwardly the physical effects of the change, but I think you know internally you're feeling different. You're like, I don't feel like I want to put up with this behavior anymore. I feel like I need to make changes in my life. You're already feeling the significant energetic changes to your soul and your mindset. And when you start to feel those changes, feeling it before it happens. I always say this. I think people, we can read energy, whether we believe in this or not. We can tell when we're about to be going through some sort of change in our lives, even before we start to see the transformation physically. We feel it internally. Think about animals, pile one. The birds always know when it's time to migrate or move away from storms. They don't see it, but they can feel the energy. They can feel it, and it's giving me that. You can feel that something's about to change in your life, that you are about to be making massive changes to your life. And it's because your spirit guides are having you go through like a spiritual upgrade. You're getting like downloads from the universe in your dream world, trying to rewire your brain on how you can be your most authentic, vibrant, and beautiful self. And I'm hearing unlearning and unwiring what you were taught by a wounded feminine in your life. Healing through their pain. I don't think this person had any ill or bad intent towards you. This person loves you or loved you, but they didn't have the tools necessary to help you be a healthy-minded individual. They tried their best, but you can only teach what you have available to you. The resources that they had available, a lot of it was through, I'm hearing abandonment, neglect, hurt. This person has gone through a lot of their own wisdom through trial and error, which they tried to give you the best pieces that they had possible of growth for you. But again, this person had a wounded heart. And so I don't want to go into their story, but it seems like you're outgrowing a lot of taught behavior that didn't help you. And that's what's being talked about in the spirit realm is you are going through a journey, physical and mental. It says physical but I'm seeing you're going through a physical and mental journey. Learning to love thyself. learning to love where you're going. The journey of where you're going, you're learning to love that. You're learning to embrace, love, and heal yourself. I'm also hearing that you're going to be helping inspire others to, again, create new routines, breaking habits, changing habits in their own life. And it's through the love that you give others that you're going to be inspiring people. And I'm hearing that the people that you're inspiring the most right now is your spirit team. I just keep hearing that your spirit guides are so proud of you. You've overcome so many hardships and you have like passed with flying colors. You need to know that. They're so proud of you. They want you to acknowledge everything that you've overcome so far in your life. Because I'm hearing this wounded feminine, like you've like times 10. You have surpassed more times 10. And you still are a nice and kind person. Your heart hasn't been tainted, which that's a blessing all on its own. Okay, let's get one last card for you, pile 1, about the gossip on you in the spirit realm right now. I'm hearing you're going to be getting a new car soon. Very specific, very random. Maybe you've been needing a new car. Maybe your car's been having problems, but I just heard you're going to be getting a new car soon. Capricorn, the boss. Yeah, so the gossip on you in the spirit realm is you may become the boss of your life. You're going to be seen more as you're going to be the authority figure in your family, is what I heard. Way more disciplined. You're going to be accomplishing some sort of financial goals. Again, a new role. You're going to be playing a new role in your life, and this new role is going to be one where you're very competent. You're able to accomplish your everyday tasks. People respect you. I'm hearing you're well-mannered. You work well with people, but at the same time, you're being seen as serious and disciplined and don't mess with me. Again, having good, healthy boundaries. I think respect is headed your way, pile 1. I'm really hearing that in all aspects and areas of your life. Respect is heading your way. Your spirit guides are going to be showing you the respect that you deserve and the respect that you will be showing to yourself and your body is what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing training, treating your body with love, not hurting your body, not downplaying your physical appearance or nitpicking at your flaws, dropping the excuses about the changes that you want to make in your life. But yeah, pile 1, that's all that I have to say for you. I hope that this reading helped, and I will talk to you guys later. Pile 2, welcome to your guys' pick a card reading about the gossip on you in the spiritual realm. I'm hearing in my mind that you are getting back into a spiritual practice, or you are more in a receiving mode when it comes to spiritual source and working with your spirit guides, maybe even going back to church or becoming part of like a religious practice. It's giving me ritual. You're wanting to get back into a spiritual ritual, or you're ready to get back into the spiritual world, I guess. The reason why I'm saying that is I wanted to clarify the freedom card that we have here, and we got take a vacation and escape materialism. I think you were taking a break from the spirit realm or a spiritual community or believing in spirituality as a whole. When I think about materialism, this is like the 3D world. This is realistic viewpoint, realism, normalcy, normalcy. I think you were just trying to live your life like normally every day. You wanted to get back to some sort of normal for you. I think the spiritual world, I don't know why I'm picking this up. You were getting very overwhelmed psychically. So for a while, you may have been taking a break from, maybe even reading tarot or doing pick a card readings or believing in the angel numbers or the synchronicities or the woo-woo stuff. You know what I mean? It's making me think that you wanted to take a break. Maybe this is you taking a break from, if you are someone that goes to church or mass or whatever spiritual practice you believe in or religious practice, you were taking a break to kind of do your own thing. And also something about this spiritual practice was very time consuming, but I keep hearing your crown chakra did get out of balance for a while through overactiveness. So I think you may be very spiritually susceptible to maybe even energetic attacks. Maybe you were going through like a mild case of psychosis, not to call you out. I think even with me, there's times where I'm like, okay, I need to like take a break on the tarot readings. I need to take a break with, getting into the woo-woo spiritual stuff and ground my energy and just focus on living my life and spending time with loved ones and, just kind of taking a break and having this normalcy of the matrix mindset. Even with religion, it can actually break you. You'll see there's like celebrities in the world pile too, where let's just say they go through this lifestyle of being like a partier and like heavy drugs and just living a life on the edge, and then they get into Christianity or they get into some sort of spiritual cult or something, and they're all about it. But it's almost like their mind breaks, their psyche breaks. It's like they're kind of losing their grip on reality. I'm not saying that's you, but I think you were starting to feel the signs of like, I feel like I'm losing control. I feel like this is making me feel a little bit off. I'm going to stop dabbling in this, or I'm going to stop looking this up, or I'm just not going to be focusing on it as much. I'm even hearing that you were starting to focus more on your career, money, like more like pleasurable activities to kind of help you ground yourself again, feeling more like yourself. I'm kind of getting that you were losing your sense of self through maybe delving too much into the spiritual world. And your spirit guides and the spirits in the spiritual realm, I actually feel like they're trying to help you again find a common ground with feeling stable, but also being able to reconnect with them. I think they're actually wanting you to reconnect with them. Why is that? Why is the spirit realm wanting you to reconnect with them? Because I feel like you were like working with them, or you just had a very strong relationship with your guides. There's something about how, I don't know what I'm hearing, but there's this moment of you feeling so close to God or your spirit team. Like this relationship, you were trying to build a relationship with God, or you were trying to build a relationship with your spirit guides or something. And I'm hearing the communication got cut off. There's something about your energy and vibration that got thrown off, and it's like it made you want to disconnect from that world entirely. It could be, again, honestly, it doesn't matter where you go. Like, even if you're focused on the good in the world, the light of the world, they talk about this in the Bible as well. I know not everyone is religious. I'm not either, but it makes me think of this. Even Jesus, right? He was this highly spiritual being, had this Christ consciousness, right? Just love and light and good energy. Even he was plagued with demons and negative energies that were trying to tempt him, trick him, make him feel icky, right? And it's giving me that when you are someone that's trying to follow the light, you're trying to learn to protect your energetic space, your body, connecting more with divine source, it does attract good and bad. So it is very important to protect not just your physical body, but your spiritual body through cleansing rituals, banishment rituals, prayer, music, whatever you guys believe in. Palo Santo, saging your space. I think it was becoming overwhelming for you. I think you were starting to feel really negative in your mindset. It might not even be like energetic or spiritual attacks, but something was getting in the way of your spiritual practice. Something was getting in the way of your relationship to God or your relationship to source. It could have even been like materialism. It could have been things happening in your everyday that got too stressful for you. And so you took a break, or you started just focusing more on the stress and the negativity that was happening in your everyday life, which we all go through that, right? But there's something about how they're trying to help you raise your vibration. They're trying to help free your mind of negativity and clutter. I'm hearing that resentments and forgiveness is the biggest thing that they're helping you with right now in the spirit realm. And I'm seeing, even this with the crystal healing. Use crystals to raise your vibration and renew your energy. So regardless of what you practice or what you believe in, you could be really drawn to clear quartz, which I actually have a clear quartz right here. This is all about purging, cleaning, restabilizing your body, just feeling more in tune with yourself. They're trying to help you declutter your mind and declutter your space, and so that you can have a healthy connection with them again. So the talk and the gossip on you is they're trying to help you ground yourself. They're trying to help raise your vibration and free your mind of stress, negativity, and maybe even some sort of energetic attacks that could be happening to your crown chakra. Let's clarify that a little bit more. Okay. Wow, we got the solar plexus, sacral chakra and awaken the witch. They may even be trying to help you. Again, they're trying to help you untap some sort of spiritual source or connection to them. When I see sacral chakra, you have the crown chakra and the sacral chakra. I think you have some intuitive or mediumship capabilities, pal, too. You have some sort of spiritual gifts that actually help you tap into the divine a lot easier than other people. So maybe one of the reasons why you may have been feeling off balance or off kilter, it may be because your receptivity to the spiritual world. I'm getting like a radio frequency. Like it's almost like you're trying to fine tune what radio station you're listening to and not just letting everything be absorbed. That's the best example that I can give you an example of. It's giving me, you're trying to find and claim your power back when it comes to what you're allowing spiritually into your world, into your mind, into your dream space, as well as your everyday life. So you're fine tuning through cleaning, through purging, maybe changing up the things that you're watching, listening to, maybe even certain tarot readers, if that makes sense for you, maybe calling upon angels, God, higher beings when you're doing your own readings or when you are trying to, perform some sort of religious practice. There's something even with the church and Catholics and, again, religion. There are some evil people even in the places where there's supposed to be God. Think about that. There's evil and negativity everywhere, even in the places where it's supposed to be a proclamation of this is a holy space. It really depends on the people that you surround yourself with and also the influences, right? And I think you're trying to get back into a more energetically aligned space. I actually feel like for you guys can be going through a place of purging and cleaning up your home. Maybe even, I'm seeing like books and literature. You may even be like getting rid of some books or literature that no longer aligns with you. There's something about how you really want to just follow the light. I keep hearing Christ consciousness. Like there's something about how you really want to find this space of illumination, clarity, peace, good vibes, good intentions, in your spiritual practice, but as well as your everyday. And so your spirit guides, the spirit realm, is helping you find some sort of practice or ritual that will help your vibration become higher. Maybe you're going to be getting better at your spiritual hygiene when it comes to getting cleansings and protection services, maybe chakra rebalancing. I do see your sacral as well as your crown. I'm stumbling. I'm speaking too fast. Let me slow down. Sorry, pile two. Your sacral and your crown chakra, you could be trying to recalibrate that right now, realigning, maybe lifting your aura through music, through prayer, through affirmations, maybe even seeing a healer that could be helpful for you. But I'm also seeing that you have the capability of having very strong empathic and spiritual abilities yourself. There is a reason why your spirit guides, as well as the spirit realm, is helping you. They're wanting you to pursue this still. but you just needed to have a better spiritual practice. You need to be able to learn to protect yourself, cleanse your space, cleanse your aura. I don't know why I'm getting the example of ghost adventures. There's been a lot of drama surrounding Aaron Goodwin as well as Zach Bagans. It's funny. Growing up, I used to be so obsessed with the paranormal and ghosts, and it's because when I was younger, I've always had very lucid dreams. I used to see things in my sleep. I'd get like premonitions and prophecies, but I would also be haunted by entities because I was young and I didn't know how to protect myself. Also, just because I grew up from a religious family, it was a taboo subject to talk about. But growing up, I was very obsessed with the supernatural and the paranormal. And so I'd watch a lot of ghost shows, I'd watch a lot of scary movies, and I realized I was inviting in negativity into my mind, into my home by doing this. So I don't watch scary movies anymore. I don't watch ghost shows anymore because a lot of those things are focused only on the negative. It's not focused on the positive, especially with ghost adventures. This is my theory, you guys. I feel like a lot of the places that they go to, they're very entertaining. They can be very funny. But Zach especially, I feel a darkness in him. I feel like he has an entity attached to him, and I believe, this is my own personal belief, I believe every time they go to a place where they say it's haunted or there's a demonic entity, I sometimes feel like it's not even the place that's haunted. I feel like it's the crew that's haunted. And they're bringing these spirits with them as they go to different locations. And I feel like the spirits that are attached to them, it could interact with other spiritual beings. I don't know. I'm going a little bit woo-woo here, but I noticed that they're not very good at doing cleansings. They're not good at spiritually protecting themselves. I do see that there's one crew member that's better at it, and he'll be like, okay, you guys need to do this and this and this, but they dabble in a lot of dark stuff. They dabble in a lot of the occult stuff, things that are coming from a negative or harmful place. They're focused more on the hauntings and the evil and the negativity of the world, and I don't want to invite that into my home. So I want this to be as like a warning or just a sign of caution. People that are energetically sensitive. If you are sensitive to spiritual beings, the spiritual world as a whole, please be mindful of the things that you're inviting in your home through music, through literature, through even your own personal readings, through TV shows, movies. Because I believe that it is like this energetic opening. Again, everything in our life is a practice. It's a ritual. It doesn't have to be catered in magic or spirituality. Just our everyday life, we are performing a ritual. Cleaning your house, running errands. Like, it's something that is repetitive and something that we do on the daily. What are you doing in your daily life? How are you inviting the good or the bad into your life? Like, being mindful of the things that you are allowing in your personal space and the things that you're engaging in. This is just something to be aware of, because maybe you're already aware of this, right? Maybe I'm preaching to the choir, I don't know. But I'm giving you this advice because I've gone through my fair share of uncomfortabilities I had to learn, right? And so for me, I just want to focus on the good. I want to focus on helping people, healing myself, focusing on the positive. Everyone has their own things that they want to do, right? There's some people that actually study. I don't know why I'm picking this up. Again, there's people that will make their whole career, like Zach Bagans and Aaron Goodwin and all of them, they're chasing ghosts. And that doesn't mean it's going to be safe most of the time. And if that's something that you want to do, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. Just learn how to protect yourself from getting involved in things that are darker, right? Even with me, even being a tarot reader, even if you have the highest and best intentions, you still need to protect yourself. So that's what I'm seeing is your spirit guides, the spirit realm is trying to help you open a door, but still have the protection needed to know how far you can go in, not being led off track. There is something about you not being led off your path as you go down this spiritual journey, because I feel like I'm hearing you've been putting your toes into the water, testing the waters, and it's been a little bit uncomfortable for you. There have been moments where you felt a little bit uncertain, It was a little bit fearful, and you pulled your feet out completely because you're just like, I don't know if I even want to dabble in this. I don't feel like I'm in control of this. And I think your spirit guides are trying to get you to feel comfortable with trying again, but at the same time having a more, I guess, grounded, stable, ordered practice. So just take what resonates, pile two. I'm just seeing that you're going to be better at using your discernment, especially even with your everyday life, like the people that you interact with, the people that you look up to. I'm getting like a lot of spiritual leaders. There's something about the people that you see as your mentor, your guides, your muse. You're going to become more aware of maybe even their own energy, their own vibration. Again, I don't watch ghost shows anymore. I used to love Ghost Adventures. I used to watch that show all the time with my dad. It was our show. I don't like watching it anymore. I don't get a good vibe. I don't really like Zach, to be honest. I like Aaron though. He's always been such a sweet person. I can just tell that he has a good-natured, kind soul. But I didn't really care for Zach, and I didn't really care for the drama and the things that they were drawn to in the show. And so, yeah, I stopped watching that show. I stopped watching ghost shows, and I'm trying to become more aligned with how can I better my life? How can I uplift my spirit? How can I heal my soul? And so you may be, trying to re-find a way to get back into a spiritual world, into your spiritual practice, but maybe looking up to a different person, maybe just trying to do your own thing, becoming more independent, trying to find what is your magic? What is your spiritual beliefs? Maybe you're trying to figure out, what do I actually believe in when it comes to organized religion, or when it comes to my spiritual beliefs as a whole. You may be changing what you believe in. That could also be something that you're doing, as you're trying to maybe try out a different type of organized spiritual practices. You're trying to find what fits, what feels good, and maybe working with or talking to maybe even different spirits. That could be something that you're doing as well. I just take what resonates, pal, too, but I feel like you're trying to figure out, like, okay, how do I want to get back into this? How do I want to have a relationship with God again, or whatever you believe in? How do I want to get back into this world, but it feels good for me? It feels like it's aligned with me, and I feel like I'm spiritually protecting myself. So that is what is being talked about in the spirit realm. Let's get some more messages for you. What is being talked about in the spirit realm for you? Opportunities are awaiting for you. So I do feel like there's a door. They want you to walk through some sort of door. This could be doors in your life when it comes to opportunities in your everyday. Let's get some more clarity. What opportunity? Opportunity in what? New home, new attitude. There is, okay, I'm hearing like a portal in your home. What am I? Now I'm really focused on the door of this home. There's something about, okay, I'm hearing that your spirit guides want you to clean your door. That's very specific. There's something about wiping down your door, putting protections around your door. That could be very specific here. But if that's not relating to like a spiritual practice, I am seeing someone wiping it down, cleaning the dirt off of it, and then saging it. I don't know if someone needs to do some TLC on their home, but that could be needed here. But I'm seeing, in a physical sense, you could actually be having an opportunity to move and buy a new home. It's being talked about in the spirit realm that I'm even seeing the broom here. Like, you could be cleaning house and preparing yourself to have, an area in your home where you can perform your spiritual practices. And they're telling you, before you get started back into your spiritual practice, or even having like an altar, or having a place to pray and read scripture, whatever you believe in, pile two, they're telling you that you need to cleanse the space first. If you're in the process of moving house right now, I'm actually hearing that this new home, yes, it's going to be opening opportunities for you to get closer to your spirit team, God, and a spiritual practice. But I also feel like it's going to be opening up opportunities when it comes to even your freedom. There is something about freedom here in your home. Your new living environment is going to be allowing you to have a new sense of freedom. A freedom in what? Freedom in what? Pile two. Okay, we got family matters. These two cards came out as well. I am not a mom, okay? I got these cards because they are almost the same size as my tea leaf oracle cards, but they're topic cards. These are used for discuss. I'm stumbling, I'm so sorry. These are used for discussion. So if you're like on a road trip, you bring this out, and it's supposed to be like a way to like icebreakers with talking. But I thought it would be a good way to use this as an oracle card. But we got baby's outer world and habits, and then we also got family matters. So I feel like this is also going to be giving you the freedom to break out of habits, enjoying your environment. It's going to be changing up your family dynamics as well. Maybe you used to live with your family and now you are living on your own. Maybe this is going to be a home environment where you're going to be wanting to maybe even start having your own family. But it's going to be changing family dynamics in some way. That's going to be giving you a sense of freedom, is what the spirit realm is talking about with this change to the home or this new home environment that you're going to be living in. Let's get one last card for you, pile 2, about the gossip on you in the spirit realm. We have curious and should. So your spirit guides, or just the spirits in the spirit realm, they're telling you that if there's anything that you're curious about, that you should pursue it. And I'm getting specifically that this is a spirit that is an older man. This could be an ancestor of yours. This could be an uncle, a father, cousin, a brother that has passed away. I'm even getting if you've been curious about maybe even an ancestor or a spirit in your life, someone that maybe was a loved one that passed away. If you've been curious about them, I'm hearing that you should move on. As I said that, we got heart. I'm getting a personal message from a spirit in the spirit realm saying that it's okay for you to move on and find love, or it's okay for you to follow your heart, that you should keep moving on, moving forward, enjoying your life. Yeah. I don't think I'm getting anything else after that. I'm hearing that you shouldn't care so much. I'm hearing this older gentleman spirit wants you to not care so much about what other people think. I'm hearing F the system, whatever that means. But pile 2, that's all that I have to say for you guys. I hope that this helped you, and I will talk to you all later. Pile 3, welcome to your guys' pick a card reading when it comes to the gossip on you in the spiritual realm. So I'm getting a confirmation for you, pile 3. Your spirit guides want you to know that you, your family, the people that you love and care about the most, if they've been having any health problems, they're going to be okay. I'm even being encouraged to tell you that if you have been feeling like you yourself have been dealing with a health issue, or you've been noticing a theme with maybe even family members going through similar symptoms or concerns or problems in their health, that this would actually be a good time for you to go see a doctor. I am hearing problems in love and marriage. So health can talk about, yes, your physical health, but this can talk about your emotional well-being as well as your mental well-being. You could actually be starting to see a therapist or a coach, or something like that, someone that's licensed in helping diagnose and heal medical conditions, emotional imbalances. I'm getting a lot of different things associated with health. So I'm hearing that the spirit realm is actually trying to help you find a new doctor right now. If that resonates for you, if you've been feeling like you need to get some blood work done, or maybe you need some sort of new prescription medication, like there's something that you're needing for your overall health and well-being, your spirit guides are wanting you to know that you are safe, and they're helping you find a doctor, or they're helping you find an avenue on how you can become healthier in your everyday life. I do feel like if you have been stressed about a loved one and their health, again, the confirmation is they're going to be okay. I do see like a new supplement here, or I'm hearing a new diagnosis in my head. So there could be a new diagnosis that actually helps clarify a lot of the health problems that maybe they were having. Maybe they were diagnosed with a certain medical condition, and so they were taking, yeah, I'm hearing life alert in my head. They're like taking some sort of medication or something, and they're realizing like, oh, we misdiagnosed them. They're actually this, and then they're going to start feeling better. Whatever ailment that you or someone else that you love is going through, there's going to be some sort of new diagnosis or conclusion, and your spirit guides are talking about that in the spirit realm. If this is just an overall focus on your health and well-being, I think your spirit guides are trying to help you become more health conscious. That could actually be something that you are going through personally right now, where you're like, I wonder why I'm feeling called to start changing my eating habits, or why am I more focused on getting outside in the sun more, or exercising, or looking at my supplements that I'm taking. Maybe you've been curious as to why you've been feeling called to do this or make changes, right? And it's because of your spirit guides. They're trying to help you, and maybe even your own family, find healthier alternatives to what you've been doing in your everyday. There is a focus on letting your body, I'm hearing letting your body speak for you. So you could be feeling energetically like, oh, okay, my body is asking me to rest more, or I feel like I'm hearing low iron, or I'm having certain vitamin deficiencies. I'm noticing that I'm eating more of these things, or I'm craving these things. I'm hearing craving ice. So again, that is an iron deficiency. If you don't know what that is, it means that you're not getting enough iron in your diet. You could be anemic. Again, that just take what resonates, but I'm seeing that like there could be certain foods or things that you're craving. You could be sleeping more. Again, always go to a doctor and get a professional heads up from them. Listen to their advice. I'm not a doctor. Just take what resonates and what doesn't. But I am seeing that your spirit guides, the spirit realm, there's a huge focus on health and knowing that you and your loved ones are going to be okay regardless of what's happening right now or what you've been fearing is what I'm hearing. So also Cancer season, maybe there's a fear of cancer. I'm hearing skin cancer. Maybe there's something going on with maybe someone fearing that they have cancer, or they're going through possibly a diagnosis of cancer. There is something about how they're going to be okay. They're being protected. I'm also seeing Cancer season. Again, I'm not trying to instill fear. If this resonates, take it. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, do not take it as your message. But I also do see Cancer season, which is June, July timeframe. You could be going to the doctor. It could be time for you to get a checkup. There's something about your health or someone that you love's health improving around the summertime. That could be a message for you. Let's go ahead and see what else the gossip is on you in the spirit realm right now, pile 3. We got celebrate yourself. You've come a long way, taking a moment to celebrate yourself. So it seems like the spirit realm is celebrating victories that you are going through right now. Maybe celebrating some sort of health scare or health issues that you were facing. I think right now in the spirit realm, they're wanting you to enjoy this. I'm hearing enjoy this moment of peace in your life. I'm hearing that they're working very hard behind the scenes on helping you heal your mind, body, and soul. There is something about some sort of regeneration that they're doing for you on your behalf. And there is something here about becoming more physically active, dancing. I'm hearing ligaments in my head. I think you're going to be feeling more powerful and more in tune to your body very soon. If you have been feeling lethargic, if you've been feeling like I'm too tired to get out of bed, my joints hurt, my body hurts, there is something about how you're going to be feeling more energetic and more physically active again. And there is something about dancing or rock climbing, yoga, meditation. You're going to get back into that, or feeling like, oh, okay, I have the energy to want to pursue this again. So I want to see what you are being celebrated for in the spirit realm. If we can get a clarifier for that. What is being celebrated for when it comes to you in the spirit realm? Okay, we got 2 cards. We got take a vacation and use discernment. So you are being celebrated for resting. You're being celebrated for maybe even taking a personal me time. Maybe your spirit guides have been wanting you to rest up. They've been wanting you to enjoy some time off. Again, maybe they're telling you to celebrate yourself by going on vacation. Like, hey, you deserve this, you need this. But I also see that they're celebrating you for using your discernment lately. Let's see what you used your discernment on, if I can get any details. It says, see things for what they really are, not for what you want them to be. So you're seeing the truth. You saw the truth in something, and you're being celebrated for it in the spirit realm. Let's see what that was surrounding. We got your identity. You saw the truth in the role that you play in your life. You saw the truth in the identity that you see within yourself. What about that? Hidden secrets can harm you. Maybe you felt like you had things about yourself that you were unwilling to acknowledge. Again, it says, see things for what they truly are, not for what you want them to be. Maybe you're holding yourself accountable right now. Maybe you're really looking at your shadow aspects right now, and there is, wow, on the bottom of the deck, we have new self. It says, what parts of yourself have sprouted throughout ignore the motherhood, have sprouted throughout your journey thus far? Who is this new lady who's emerged, and what do you like about her or him, right? There's a new you that's coming out to the surface, and it's because you're seeing yourself for who you truly are and not for who you think you are or for who you want yourself to be. Good and bad aspects, taking accountability, making positive life changes for yourself, even when it's difficult. You're being celebrated for being honest, staying in integrity, welcoming change. Maybe there's been things that you've been hiding about yourself, things that make you fearful, things that you're embarrassed or ashamed about when it comes to yourself. I'm also seeing that there could be things that you have discovered about your ancestry or about yourself lately that it could have harmed you, but you transmuted it in a way where it led you towards more of a positive direction in your life. What is that talking about? What are these hidden secrets? Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Maybe you're learning about your impulsiveness. And again, this tiger looks kind of scary and angry. Maybe you jump to anger. Maybe you jump to extreme emotional reactions, or jumping to this feeling of, I need to defend myself. Even with this card that says you and your loved ones are safe, you may be feeling like you're in this, I'm hearing this routine of self-preservation, needing to defend your loved ones, yourself, your honor. Maybe you're learning to not have so much of a shield. Yeah, even with the lion on the bottom of the deck. Time to act. You're learning about your impulsiveness when it comes to triggers. You're learning that sometimes you need to feel it out and not react. Sometimes you need to not react, right? There's moments where you need to slow down. There's things where you need to process your feelings and emotions. Allowing things to be, the let them method. The let yourself and the let them method is, you can't control people. You can't even control yourself sometimes. Just allow things to unfold naturally. You are realizing that you can't control everyone around you. You can't control your body, your world sometimes. And I think you're realizing that whatever happens, happens for your highest good, hopefully, right? And I think you're trying to not be micromanaging or controlling things that you can't control. You're just trying to learn to accept and learning, how can I deal with this? How can I make progress with this? How can I fix this, right? Not try to navigate it away, not try to, pretend that it's not there, but trying to work with it and not against it, right? Maybe not working against your nature. Maybe not criticizing your human behavior, right? Not being so hard on yourself or denying parts of yourself. Accepting yourself wholly and learning to work with it. And if you do need to make changes, embracing that you're a human being and you make mistakes and there's going to be flattering and unflattering things about you. That's what makes us human, right? We are a spiritual being having a human experience. So every good and bad thing in our life, it is meant to change us in ways. I do want to say as a sign though, we are not meant to suffer or go through abusive situations. If that happens, I'm so sorry. That was not deserving. You were not deserving of that. Pain and sadness and grief, I don't wish that on people. And when people are like, oh, well, everything happens for a reason. I don't think hurtful situations happen to everyone for a reason. I think we get what we get, unfortunately. And it's not us receiving pain. We're not deserving of that, but we do have control over how are we going to be moving through life after it happens. It's not something that you were supposed to have. It's not something that should have happened, but how can I move forward with grace? How can I use this to help me and not further hurt me? And I think that's what you're learning, and you're being celebrated for how you're moving through life right now. And wanting to make beneficial changes to maybe your sense of identity to benefit you and other people. Anyway, let's go ahead, pile 3, and see what other things are being talked about when it comes to you in the spirit realm. Woo, okay. We got Lily and family. So it's a spiritual love and family. I'm seeing some sort of spiritual connection when it comes to maybe even a certain family member or wanting to reconnect with family members in general. I will say we do have disappointment on the bottom of the deck. It says, what or who is disappointing you right now? What do you need to release and what do you need to welcome to feel more at peace here? I think you're wanting to have some sort of spiritual union or reconnection with your family. There's some sort of gossip or talk in the spirit realm about how maybe they're disappointed with your family when it comes to maybe not wanting to connect with you, or I'm hearing that they're disappointed with how things have had, sorry, I'm stumbling. They're disappointed with how things have been with you and your family. Why is that? Why is there gossip about disappointment with how things have been in the family? Why is that? Yeah, we even got family matters. What is going on here? What are they there's something about family matters, things happening in the family. We got younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. They're disappointed with how a relationship is going with someone younger than you in your family. This could be like a sibling, a brother, a cousin. Maybe you are the head of household. This could be your son, your kid. It's giving me there's some sort of disappointment with maybe even something involving how the family is treating this family member. If this is you, they're disappointed with how things are going when it comes to family matters and you, or how your family is treating you. I need to get some more details on that. Why? What's going on? Be careful, do not take risk. There's so many things here talking about risk. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Hidden secrets can harm you. They're celebrating you when it comes to a secret involving a risk regarding you. I don't know what I'm hearing here. And it says your sense of purpose. I feel like you may feel like you're being judged, or a family member's being judged for their behavior when it comes to what they find purposeful in their life. They're not happy with how things are going, with the unions within the family dynamics. The drama that could be surrounding family because of maybe this masculine figure, this younger masculine, or I feel like it's you and a younger masculine. I can't clarify. There's so many things here. Just take what resonates. If this does not resonate, don't take it. But there's spirits that are disappointed with the family dynamics because of some sort of secret or risky behavior involving a younger man in your family. What is it surrounding? Some sort of journey, maybe a trip, maybe their life, the life that they're going on. Even with short and risky, it's making me think of quick. They want things quick. They want things easy. Yeah, so just take what resonates. Let's move on and see what else is the gossip on you in the spirit realm. Okay, we got fly, a period of ill health and depression. There is something here very much tied to health and mental health, overall physical well-being. You could be going through a period of not feeling that great, not feeling your best. Maybe you feel like you are a disappointment or something. Maybe that's what's going on, is you feel like you're being judged or feeling overwhelmed by criticism or feeling like you're not on the right path. Maybe you feel like you're lacking a sense of purpose. You're trying to find your direction in life again. Again, you need to know that you are supported and loved by your spirit guides. I'm specifically hearing angels. You and your family, again, you and your loved ones are going to be taken care of during this hard time. You need to know this. So you may be going through a period of ill health and depression, but it's not going to be something that's going to last much longer, is what I'm hearing. But a big focus is that right now. Let's see. Okay, we got excitement and an exciting, wow, we got excitement and an exciting event. Yeah, something's going to happen really quick. I can't believe we got two cards that both say exciting. It's going from like lethargicness to excitement. What is this exciting event that they're talking about? A gift. You're going to be receiving a gift. I think your spirit guides in the spirit realm is really excited for you, because it seems like you're going to be going through this period of hardship into better energy. It's almost like they're anticipating for you to receive this gift. It's like giving me, they're wrapping this up for you. They're getting excited for you. Like, oh, pile 3 is going to love this when they get it. Like, I can just imagine the smile on their face. It's like making me think of someone wrapping up a birthday gift or like a Christmas gift, and they are getting excited because they know that pile 3 or you are going to be opening this up and you will be excited. It's like they're feeling the genuine happiness and excitement for you. They know that you're going to love this. They know that you're going to like this gift. What is this gift? What is this gift? Okay, this gift is going to be happening in the month of September. Something about the month of September, about this gift. News is on the way. I'm seeing good news. It could be involving, maybe you're going to be seeing a lot of birds, but it's making me think of a message. So you're going to be hearing some sort of good news about a gift, or the gift is some sort of good news heading your way in the month of September. It's going to be exciting news, exciting changes. It's like an announcement, because I'm seeing this as gong, like, okay, everyone listen, like, here it comes. Like, this may even be something that you're waiting for. Getting together with friends. It could be involving your friendships, or this could be an exciting event with your friends. Shrinking. Whoa, okay. What? Holy crap. Okay, we got someone will gossip about all your secrets. Beware of self-delusion in your dreams. Another thing that you need to know, if you have people in your corner that are not supportive of you, those people are going to be moving away. Bad gossip that could be surrounding you is no longer going to be relevant. I see dragons as, again, scary. I feel like something about maybe even your own friends, maybe even talking badly about you, is going to be bye-bye. Surrounding your dreams, surrounding your hopes. You're receiving a gift in the month of September, and it's going to be making people shut their mouths, is what I'm hearing. There has been something involving word of mouth and, again, gossiping about all your secrets. We got another card that says secrets. Hidden secrets can harm you. I think there's things about yourself that you may be realizing, like, I'm ashamed of this part of myself. I don't want to keep doing the same things that I'm doing. I don't want to keep being judged for this part of myself. And it could even be involving your sex life or your sexual habits. Again, it says sexual matters on here, your love life. I think you may be worried that you may be judged, or maybe personal information about your love life or your personal relationships is going to be sent out. If that has happened, your spirit guides are telling you that another thing that's going to be happening is they're going to be shrinking the influence of so-called friends, talking badly about you and exposing all your secrets and stuff. Your reputation is actually going to be going through a glow up, is what I'm hearing. How so? How is Pile 3's glow up? How is Pile 3's reputation going through a glow up? Pile 3's reputation going through a glow up. Okay, we got live your dream. We got social media detox, and we also have practice gratitude. Wow. So you are going to be taking time off of social media. You could actually already have deleted social media platforms, deleting your Facebook, deleting Instagram. Like, you don't want to be part of that culture. Good for you. Honestly, I don't have Instagram. I don't have Facebook. I don't have any private social media at all whatsoever. I deleted it almost like 2 years ago. I am never going back. I do not regret doing that at all. The only social media that I have is my YouTube channel and my TikTok, and I post content obviously, but I also just like to watch videos, and I feel like it's been a great change for me. I don't want to deal with anyone's drama, nonsense. I don't feel like stalking people on social media because that's all that it is. I feel like it's either to gloat about what you're doing or it's to stalk people. And I think it's a lot of monitoring spirits, and it's just icky. I don't like it. But yeah, it seems like you may even be not posting as much. If you're still on social media, you may be making your social media platforms private. You may not be sharing like public information about your private life as much, making things a lot more secretive. Keep to yourself just as a way to, protect your privacy, protect your peace. Maybe you're going to be deleting people off of your friends list or unfollowing or blocking, that kind of thing. But I'm also seeing, again, we also had a card that said dream. Your reputation is going to be going through a glow up because you're going to be living your dream life. Some sort of dream or something that you've been trying to manifest in your life is coming through. That's the gift. Your spirit guides are excited about you living this desired lifestyle or this desired dream life that you've been trying to manifest or make realistically happen for you. And I'm also seeing that you're going to be feeling very grateful about the blessings and the opportunities. And I'm hearing the changed mindsets in your everyday life. Again, we got celebrating yourself and feeling grateful, having gratitude. You are going to be feeling so grateful for where you have gone on your journey and where you're at right now, feeling blessed, loved, and supported. And a lot of the gossip and drama that was surrounding you and your name, it's shrinking. There's no longer room to criticize you. I'm hearing that your growth is going to be showing. Your spirit guides are really proud of you for the work that you've been doing, and it's going to start showing in your physical reality very, very soon. I didn't do this for the other piles, but we did get September. I want to see when your reputation is going to start getting better, or when are you going to be getting this gift? Let's ask that first. When are you going to be receiving this gift? We got in December, so it seems like the September-December timeframe, it seems like the fall-winter time is going to be when you receive this gift. And let's see when your reputation is going to start getting better when it comes to people gossiping about you. In autumn, yeah, there's a lot of things pointing to that. So it seems like September, October, November, December. I'm hearing the earliest in August. Yeah, we have within 6 months. So whenever you're watching this is when your reputation and things are going to start falling into place for you, pile 3. But pile 3, that's all that I have to say for you guys. I hope that this reading was helpful and that you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later.